Welcome in, fam. If you're new or just passing through to my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. If you're returning, welcome back, squad. Here today to do another general collective reading. Today I'm going to do kind of like a collective versus karmic because the energy's been kind of entangled when I'm doing the reading. So I'm doing two decks, one representing my collective, the other representing the karmics. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. Cross watchers are certainly welcome. This may or may not resonate for everyone. I noticed that my viewership, or not just the viewership, but the subscriber numbers have gone down a little bit, which is not a problem, excuse me, because I understand that a lot of times while we're on this journey, we will no longer resonate with certain readers. I've certainly gone through my share of readers over the last several years. Just because we're on different timelines, so that's completely understandable. Again, if any parts of this reading resonate for you or your experience, please give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate it to those who need to see the message. If you'd like to book a personal, all of my information is below in the description box, and my books are always open. All right, so let's just jump into it. Collective, I'm going to use this deck for you. Let's see what kind of energy we have around you and what's going on in our world. Right? See if there's any messages from Spirit. All right, let's tap in. All right. Page of Cups, Justice, Queen of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Could be embarking on new ideas, following a new path, pursuing new opportunities. Maybe getting wind of new opportunities. I feel like right now, or you could be, okay, there you I just heard you may have a choice. You may be contemplating between two opportunities, something, so it's going to be like one that you really love, something that you pursue that you really love, and then there's something else that is up for your consideration. This could have something to do with a business if you are a business owner. Actually, we're going to leave that. We'll talk about them later. All right. You could just be very confident in the things that you're pursuing as well. Confident in certain choices and decisions. Coming up with new ideas and taking initiative. It could also be considering your options. I do hear weighing options. This is a big thing here. You could be weighing your options. Not a bad thing. Right. Like weighing your options. Weighing your options. Okay, now I see something else here. Now I do have energy here of potentially somebody wanting to come in and make an apology, right? But I also feel like whoever this is that wants to make the apology is not necessarily taking responsibility for anything that they've done. They just want to come in with an apology and hope that you consider their offer. You may be coming across, excuse me, you may be coming across incredibly cold and analytical at this time in order to really weigh whether or not this is something that you want to pursue or even accept. You may have somebody doing some research, or you may be doing research, digging into certain aspects of whatever this is that you may be looking to pursue. Alternately, you could have somebody watching you, doing research on you, or digging into your social media, or looking into your business. Okay. Okay, so you may be at a distance from someone. That somebody could be hoping, okay, because I have the Seven of Swords in the reverse, so that talks about a lie, or Seven of Swords in the reverse with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. That could denote some type of loss, a potential loss here that's discovered based on a lie. This particular Seven of Swords for me is kind of like, with these two swords up here, it puts something that is being said may sound like music to your ears. It sounds really pleasant or whatever, but it leaves you a little bit conflicted because it doesn't really sound right. And somebody's hoping maybe that you don't catch on to that. But in the reverse with this Ace of Pentacles, like it's like somebody wants you to... Somebody wants you to be the fool is what I just heard. Somebody wants you to be the fool. Somebody wants you to overlook something. And I'm saying that because I'm looking at the direction and the way these people are looking. They're looking off to the side, like not looking at what's in front of them. Somebody wants you to overlook the lies that have been told or overlook whatever has been said. But I feel like you have to make a shrewd decision in order to prevent loss. Regardless, this Three of Swords tells me that there's some type of separation. Usually folks will be like, oh, that's the breakup card. But there's definitely a separation here that does include some type of loss. And it's because certain lies or something comes out. Six of Pentacles in the upright, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Poor investment. Somebody may have been giving to other people. That's true. Again, Knight of Swords to the Seven of Swords in reverse. The truth is coming out. Ooh, and somebody's going to lose it all. Ciao. Somebody made a poor investment. They were giving to others where there's no... It's like, I think I mentioned this in a reading that, one of the most recent ones I did. It's kind of like somebody who, they could be doing really well, like financially. Like they're, I mean, you know, you're doing pretty good for yourself. They're doing better. Say they have more money than you. Or they're just in a better financial position, right? Even if they were in a position to help you at some point, I feel like they chose to give to other people. They chose to help other people, or, you know, just to focus their attention on other people, which was a poor investment on their part, because now whatever they've invested in, whatever they poorly invested in that are surrounding lies, it's going to lead to their ruin is what I just heard. I heard just leave well enough alone. So it's like somebody's been warned, but they're not heeding the warnings. Yeah, the Lovers in the reverse, Two of Pentacles in the reverse, the Star in the reverse, Three of Wands in the reverse. Somebody's lost all hope. This relationship is over. The soul contract is done. Somebody wanted you to prioritize them over whatever else that you wanted. And so there's a decision that's been made and they lose. Because you choose not to invest in... I feel like you're not investing in them. You're not investing in this. Right? You're not investing in that. I also feel like somebody was... I keep hearing something's happening now. It's in the now time. It's, ooh, transition, death card at the bottom of the deck. Woo! Six of Cups in the reverse, a Hierophant in the reverse. The child. Yeah. So, we have the Death card, Six of Cups in the reverse, the Hierophant in the reverse, the Ace of Cups, King of Cups in the reverse, the World, Eight of Wands, Judgment. I'll stop there. So, there's a situation that's come to an end. Whoever this person is that's connected to your past, this also could have something to do with children, doesn't have to, but whoever this person is from your past, you don't have fond memories of them anyway. This could be some type of parental figure or some type of authority figure, somebody that you would have normally been very committed to in the past. I feel like this person lacked any kind of real commitment to you. This also could be somebody who has no divinity. This is somebody who, somebody who abuses their position in your life in order to gain power over you. Somebody who I kind of feel like they emotionally manipulated you, or they would have been somebody who was very emotionally manipulative. This relationship is coming to an end with the World card. Okay. All right, so let's tap into this karmic energy of what they're going through. Not that any of us really care, but, you know. For shits and giggles, let's take a look. I shuffled these really good before I went on camera, but I still like to shuffle just so y'all can see that I'm doing it. All right, tell me about this karmic energy, Spirit, please. Tap into the karmic energy. What's their story? Wow, this was like the opposite of the cards that I have here, right? So I have somebody here who wants to come and tell you how they feel, right? They want to approach you because they're not happy where they are. And I feel like they want to either come in with an offer, come in with this new, I mean, Ace of Cups is a new opportunity, right? Ace of Cups is up right up for you too. So somebody wants to come in, they want to tell you how they feel. There's like deep feelings, emotions, or whatever. Somebody's not happy with the situation as it stands, and there was a missed opportunity. There could even be recognition that because of all these options that they had, that the opportunity with you is missed, has been missed. Okay. Yep. So because somebody's been blocked, because the Eight of Wands is in reverse. They're either unable to travel towards you or they're unable to communicate with you, and they're not very happy about it. But the problem is, I'm like looking at the Knight of Wands with the Seven of Cups. Hello, you did this to yourself. You was out there, you know, running around and doing whatever you were doing and spreading it thin everywhere else. And now you want to come back through because you don't really like the options that you chose. You don't like the option that you chose. I'm sorry. You did that to yourself. Like, what? And so you don't like the fact that things are not balanced between you and you chose wrong. Literally, you chose wrong. You chose wrong. You chose to give to other people. And I feel like this, so somebody may be working, like trying to recover financially if they're struggling. If somebody's been struggling, somebody may be trying to recover financially. I do feel as though somebody moved away from the situation, right? Because the Four of Cups essentially in the upright, it's a missed opportunity. Because somebody decided to move away from the drama. And they're being protected. You're moving away from somebody, so collective moved away from the drama expeditiously, but all while being protected the whole time. So, you know, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. And if this is what this person's been working on, it's not going to work. Right? The Page of Wands is the minor arcana to the Fool. So same energy in the same placement. So I believe this is... Uh-oh. So you might have been given to other people, prioritizing what you were giving to other people. And now you're not happy that somebody moved on. Because of the fool again. Because of the foolish things that somebody did without really thinking. Now they're unhappy because somebody moved on and chose. It's like you chose to prioritize these people over someone else, over something else. Somebody chose to give to these people. Third-party energy, to give to other people, options. Somebody chose to give to other people and prioritize these people over the gift. I just heard the gift. And I think I just tweeted something yesterday about how, like, God will literally give you what it is that you ask for, right? But when you don't, and that's the other thing when I talk about the star card, I didn't even think about it because it's in the reverse here too. So it's kind of like a lot of times people will get the gift from the universe, right? God will bless you and grant you with exactly what you asked for. But it may not come in the package. Four of Cups, it didn't come in the package that somebody expected it to come in. So because it didn't appear to be what they thought they wanted, right? It was exactly what they asked for. It literally, whatever you ask for, unless you're like real hella specific, you're going to get what you asked for. It may not come in the packaging that you wanted, but you will end up rejecting the very gift that you were being blessed with because of its external appearance, or it doesn't look like what you thought it was supposed to look like in your head, right? Folks, let me tell you, it happens all the time. It happens all the time. You choose what you think is what you think is what you're supposed to be getting and supposed to be having. Meanwhile, God is trying to show you, no, it's this. And then you steadily reject it because it doesn't come in the package that you thought it was supposed to come in. And then you spin your tail running around like, oh, woe is me. How come my life is falling apart? Well, duh, you picked the wrong damn option. I don't feel no kind of way about that. And now somebody knows their worth. And now somebody, and this is somebody external. Like, this is somebody totally different. Somebody was over here giving to other people. And you're like, oh, really? Okay. You chose to prioritize these other people over the person that had the most value. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. And so now you mad because somebody decided, yes, look at that. Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands in reverse, Four of Swords, the Empress. Somebody was like, you know what? I'm good. Collective was like, I know my worth. I know what I'm not putting up with, and I'm not going to allow you to make me a choice. I'm no longer motivated to engage with any of you. So I'm going to pull my energy back, and I'm going to go for something new, something abundant. I'm going to go live my life. I'm going to go live my life abundantly and happily without you. Say that shit. I love it. Yep. And now you got somebody over here talking mad shit. This person that was giving to other people, now they mad. They big mad. They watching you doing digging. Page of Swords out here again. Spreading lies and gossip. Because you decided to bow out. This is somebody, literally, this is somebody abusive. I just heard, I'm not fucking with you. Like, literally, I'm not fucking with you. Go off, though. Yeah. And because of lies... 10 of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Swords in the reverse. 10 of Cups in the reverse. And because of lies, because somebody is a liar, King of Swords is also a liar. because of lies, this family dynamic, this situation, whatever it was, is coming to an end. The world. Child, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Somebody want to be emotionally manipulative over here. Somebody want to abuse their power, abusive. Somebody want to abuse their power and think they're going to come back in here with an offer, but they're still withholding how they feel. And the reason, withholding, Ace of Swords in reverse, they still coming in on this bullshit. That's why it's over. If you got any questions as to why the relationship is over, it's because you on that bullshit. Quite frankly. Caring connection. Envy. This, I'm trying to watch my mouth. This person is envious of your connection. If you're in a relationship, this lover's in a reverse, right? So lovers is a choice between two things or two people that you're emotionally invested in, right? So if you chose to go in a new direction, you chose somebody over them, they're pissed off now because of the connection that you have and because you did not choose them. Patience in the reverse. This is also the Temperance card for me. So somebody is completely out of balance with jealousy, envy, and rage. No more? Oh, last one. Yep. They are jealous and envious of your happy family life. That's a damn shame. And your blossoming abundance. That's a shame. Let's grab some index cards. Not taking responsibility, which is basically the King of Wands in the reverse. Not taking responsibility. False mentor. Hierophant in reverse. False mentor gives bad advice on purpose. And they mad because you the real deal. They mad because you the real deal because you have higher knowledge and you're intuitive. Child. Solar plexus chakra. Somebody here, so maybe collective, your willpower, your balanced emotions, your strength really pisses them off because they're just the opposite with low drive. Then this is person that has sex without love. This does affect a family dynamic. Okay. So this is a family dynamic. It doesn't have to be parents. It could be siblings, cousins, whatever. The month of October may be of significance. Could be dealing with a Libra or a Scorpio. And I was even thinking too, the solar plexus chakra is Sun and Mars. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, an Aries, or a Leo. Then we have someone here who is chosen. I've got Aquarius out here. No, I don't really do the signs, but I have Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. Libra. Aries, I said that. Gemini. Negative vibes, energy, or black magic. So somebody could be sending you bad juju. And really, that could just be done with the intent of word. Like, if people are just talking shit over your life, like, that's literally the same thing as sending somebody negative energy, the evil eye, or whatever. Watch your thoughts. No longer afraid. I love it. All right. have third eye chakra, your sixth chakra. Jupiter, we could be talking about a Pisces. Somebody hates your intuition. You're incredibly intuitive. Take a spiritual bath or cleanse your space. Again, because somebody could be sending you bad juju. They're asking, can you ever forgive me? Yeah, what? And you know what? Forgiveness truly is for you and not for them. And the fact that they're asking for forgiveness without truly taking any real responsibility for their actions kind of tells me that they're delusional. Weeping Willow, family sorrow. Happiness. Again, somebody is envious of your happiness. Uh-oh. Camel, persevere and you will overcome your problems. Fly, a period of ill health and depression. Then we have frying pan, trouble and accusations. The month of June may be of significance. Again, a Gemini or a Cancer. Door, opportunities are waiting for you. Flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. All right, folks, I'm going to leave it there. If any parts of this reading resonated for you, gave you clarity on your own situation, please give the video a thumbs up. Oh, Tulip. I didn't see these. Tulip, great passion, and Ant, work, achievement, success. Right? All right. Anywho, if any parts of this reading resonated for you or gave you clarity on your own situation, please give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate it to those who need to see it the most. I appreciate all of your support. For those who are still rocking with me, thank you so much. I love you. And until next time, take care. Bye.